Hello and welcome. My name is Portia, and in today's Pilates class, we'll be using the basic foundations of Pilates, breath, concentration, and control, in order to build the basic skills to strengthen our core. All you need is some space. You can be barefoot as I am, or wear shoes if you prefer support. Let's make our way to the floor, where we'll begin our warm-up. Once down, take a seat. Cross one leg in front of the other. Sit tall. Take your hands to the top of your knees. Let your elbows relax. And let's begin with breath. Breathing in fully. Breathing out fully through the mouth. Let's do that twice more. Continue a breath pattern that will work for pacing for you. You can breathe with my breath or breathe on your own. And if you prefer to breathe in and out of the nose, that's also fine. Sitting tall, imagine that your head, ribs, and pelvis are all stacked one on top of the other. We want to find this position where they feel the most at ease. In order to do this, imagine your head just like a ball and move it slightly forward and back and a little side to side. And the same with the ribs, moving them slightly forward, back, and side to side. And then even a little bit of movement in your pelvis, finding the sit bones. These are the bones that we sit on. Just feel them anchoring and rooting down into the floor. And then feel your crown or the top of your head reaching in the opposite direction. This way we can create space for ease and control. Moving just the head, allow the chin to nod down towards your throat, feeling a stretch through the back of your neck. Looking forward again, eyes on the horizon. And then gently look up with your eyes and then let your chin follow. And then come back to the horizon. 3 more times. Nodding the chin down. We'll move through a range of motion, looking forward. And then gentle look up. And then forward again. Little nod down. Eyes horizon. And eyes up. 1 more time. We're allowing our head to move right at the very top of our spine. Once the eyes are on the horizon again, take the fingertips down by your side and make almost a tent with your fingertips. This will help to activate the muscles of the arms and really feel that connection. Now another point on the floor. Draw your shoulders back behind you. This will bring the chest forward and wide. And now we look to the right, over your right shoulder. Looking forward and over the left. Moving at your own pace. We'll do this 1 more time right. Looking forward and left. Now let's work on our lateral bending. From the ear to the shoulder, feel a stretch along the left side of the neck as you drop the right ear down. And then back up. And now again to the left, dropping the left ear down. And just notice how your neck feels as we do 1 more set. Excellent. Allow the arms to relax. Now let's move the rib cage. The head will move with you as it sits right on top of there. Moving the ribs slightly forward, through center, and then back. 1 more time forward. This is very small movements, but just to get a sense of where your body parts are. Now let's move to the right, through center and left. Feeling the lift through the top of the head so it creates space in our spine and in our torso. Now from here, let's move into a side bend, dropping the right ear down towards your shoulder, and then allowing the right rib sides to go down towards your right hip. Come back up to a tall seat, and we'll do that on the left side now, starting with the ear, and then we drop rib towards hip. Now we'll make this a little more dynamic by lifting the left arm and side bending as you bend your right arm to take in the load, and then push the right hand to sit up tall and move over to the left. And we'll do this 3 more times, feeling a gentle sense of stretch as you go over right on the left side, and then as you go over left on the right side of the body. 1 more time. Excellent. Let's take the arms down by your sides again and straighten them, reaching the fingertips down. So we feel this connection of strength from the arms connected to your torso and shoulders. Now let's begin with a head turn to the right. And now move your rib cage, letting the arms move around your legs, looking deeper and more over your right shoulder. Come back to center. Bring the head back, and now let's begin the head turn to the left. Once you're at your limit, then move the arms through the ribs, come back through center, and now let's do that fluidly twice more. Moving the head and the arms and ribs, back through center, and the other way, head, arms, ribs, and then back through center. Excellent. Now let's roll the shoulders, getting a sense of our scapula, the shoulder blades on the back of our body as they glide over your rib cage. 1 more time. And now let's take both arms in front and feel a sense of the weight of the arm as you reach out, and then take the arm over the head and then back down to shoulder height. And we'll do this a few more times. And just notice how you might feel some movement of your scapula outward and upward as you move the arm up. 1 more time. Now holding the arms in front, separate each shoulder blade, reaching your fingertips forward, and then draw them back together. As we reach forward, this is called protraction. We're creating space between the shoulder blades. And then we retract, and that's bringing the shoulder blades together. 1 more time, forward and back. And now let's make soft fists and straighten your elbows, and then externally rotate the whole arm. So we're moving from the arm bone, the humerus, in the shoulder socket, and then internally rotating. 2 more times. And now release. Moving on to our backs. Turn to the side. Come on down. Keeping your knees bent, feet flat. Feel a sense of weight. Gravity is holding your pelvis down, your ribs, even your head. And then let your arms rest by your sides. Here in this position, eyes straight up to the ceiling, and feel the back of your head pressing towards the floor. Still reaching energy through the crown or top of the head, and then energy through the sit bones. Let the shoulders draw back together behind you, so you feel a strong sense of the arms on the floor. We'll need that for our bridging a little bit later. First, pick up your front foot and let the knee fold in, and then tap down, and then slide the leg out along the floor. And we do that again. Slide the heel in, and then draw the knee in towards the chest, and then tap the foot down and reach the leg long.
So as we draw the leg in, we're using the back of the hips and the leg, the hamstrings. And then as we fold in, we're flexing the hip and we're feeling that stretch along the backside through the glutes. And then as we reach the leg long, we open the front of the hip. So this is getting some nice dynamic movement through the hip and the pelvis. Let's do that twice more. We come in and we slide out. And we come in, using your breath to help fuel the movement. Let's do the other leg. And just notice, does this feel a little differently? Maybe the knee doesn't fold in as much towards the chest. It's perfectly okay. We're just getting a sense of movement through the body. And we're also noticing that the abdominals have to come into play here to help stabilize so that our hips don't wiggle. We'll do that one more time. And now slide the heel in. Keeping the heels in by the sit bones. Those are the bones that we sit on, remember. You can even tap them so you feel them. Press your arms down. Now lift the front knee to 90 degrees. A little harder, you notice a little more activity in the abdominals now to maintain that position of your pelvis so that you don't arch the back or round the back. Keeping the knee above the hip, tap the toes down and lift up. We're just working on a single knee lift here, 2 more times. Feeling connection through the back of the arms and shoulders. And now lower the foot down and we do 4 on the back foot. Same thing, keeping the pelvis nice and level. Noticing if there's any movement in the rib cage. One more time. Now let's do alternating. And notice as you push down with one foot, that helps to unweight the other foot. You'll also notice a little more activity and buzz going on in and around the abdominal area. And now, as you lift the front foot and lower down, start to lift the left. And notice, oh, right away, we've got a lot of activity here in our abdominals. Use the arms along the floor, press the arms and shoulder blades back and down. Let's do 2 more sets. Front leg, back leg, front leg, back leg, and then we lower both down. Excellent. So now we've gotten warmed up to the lower half. Let's work on the upper body. Lift your arms up to the ceiling and then take them up and over the head. Notice where your ribs go. If they tend to flare out, stop the movement of the arms over the head and we'll just bring them so that you feel this length through the ribs and through the front of the body and then lower down. Do that a few more times. You might notice each time you bring your arms over the head that you get a little more range of motion. This is excellent. Let's do that twice more. Last time, and this time, as the arms go over the head, float your head off the floor, and then do that little chin nod that we did earlier, and we'll come into an ab curl. Pause here, straighten your arms and really reach. We're working on that connection in the abdominals to hold the head up and feel your chest lift up. And then lower down and reach the arms over the head. Let's do that again 3 more times. One more time, really using that exhale to lift. This time, we hold. Now let's pump the arms up and down, almost like you're flapping water. And we're going to use this to help warm up our breath. So let's breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, keep pumping your arms, and breathe out. 2 more. Last time. And rest. Arms down by your sides and rest the head down. Turn to your side, facing the front. Let's come into a side lying position. Take your legs out straight. If If you feel discomfort on this area here along the side of the hip, that's where your greater trochanter is, the top of the leg bone, the femur. If you feel discomfort there, bend the bottom knee. Otherwise, straighten out both legs with me and stack heels, big toes, hips, ribs, and allow your head to lay down on your arm. From here, we want to feel this connection of one hip on top of the other, and we want to make sure that we're not rolling forward or rolling back. Give the glutes a little squeeze so we get connected there and we can feel this connection through the abdominals. And then lift your top leg up and down. So as you lift, feel like you're reaching away, so you're creating length in the torso. We'll do 4 more. Reaching, keeping your abdominals in. On this last one, hold the leg up. Now we take the bottom leg and reach up to the top. And we'll do that 7 more times. Working the inner thigh of that bottom leg. 3, 2, on the last one, keep the legs together and now lower both. We'll do this 4 times. 2 more. Now keep the bottom leg down and push down through the side of the pinky and then lift the top leg up. Point the toes and we'll make small circles. Right above, so you're starting to feel a little activity here in the glutes and the side of the hip. Other direction. 1 more time. Now kick the top leg forward, keeping it the same height. Flexing the toes towards your face and then reaching the leg long. 3 more. 2. 1 more time. Good. Come on up. Let's switch to the other side. Same thing. Lay the arm out. Rest your head on the side of the arm. Stack each hip. And you might find that one hip likes to lift up towards the ribs, so you can use your top hand and slightly pull away. So now you stack one big toe on top of the other, and you've got your ankle bones together, and you feel this nice length and possibly even a little lift underneath the ribs here. Top hand is here for support, and you're going to lift that top leg up and down. Keep the bottom leg pressing firmly into the floor. That helps to keep you stable. Using that focus of control. 3, 2, hold the top leg up. Now use an exhale to lift, lift, and keep reaching through the sole of the foot like you're trying to stamp on the wall where your feet are facing. 2 more. Hold both legs up and we lower lift 4, both legs. 2, 1. Now lower the bottom leg, lift the top and point the toes. We make those small circles, 4 in each direction, keeping each hip stacked on top of the other. Other direction, and keep the bottom leg nice and firm, pushing into the floor, finding that concentration and focus with your breath. Now kick. Flex the toes towards your face and then reach the toes long. 3 more times. 1 more time. Excellent. Now roll onto your belly. Stack one hand on top of the other. Stretch your legs out long and rest your forehead on top of the back of the hands. Here in this position, we want to make sure that we engage and use the glutes by sending the sit bones down and pushing the pelvis to the floor. This makes the legs very active and they act as a support. And this will help us to lift the belly up and off the floor and get some nice connection in this prone position on our belly. Hover the forehead off of the mat or your hands and reach the crown of your head away. Notice that there's a little bit of activity in the back side of the body, but not a lot. Now from here, all you're going to do is look to one side, back to center, look to the other, back through center, keeping the legs active, and then lower down.
Let's do that again, but we'll turn the head first the other way. So I'm gonna look back first, forward, front, through center, and then down. One more set each side, feeling the length in the back of the neck and noticing that the whole back side of the body is active. And we keep that sandwich with the whole front side of the body also being active. Excellent. Lower the forehead down. Now hover your forehead again, and this time bring the arms into a goalpost position. So elbows are going to be a little lower than your shoulders and hands in line with the elbows. And then from here, hover your nose right off the floor or mat and keep this length through the back side of the body so you feel connected to the front. And from here, we're going to give a gentle press into the hands and continue to lift up into what's called the swan. So we lift up, push into the hands, and then lower down, nose hovers. And again, keep your glutes nice and tight and the legs nice and long. 2 more times. Feel your shoulder blades pull back and down. And 1 more time. This time we'll stay up and bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. So you're in this little forearm stand. Here we really want to make sure that we push down through the pubic bone so we feel the length in the low back and we feel connected as we draw the shoulder blades back and smile the chest forward. From here, bend back knee, kick, kick, and reach. Front leg, kick, kick, reach. This time we're going to do it with a flexed foot. So toes down and reach. Toes down. Now pointed toes. We do 1 more set here. Point, point, and now one with flexed. Little double kicks here to work the back of the legs and release down all the way. Now, back to that goalpost position. Lift both legs up, lift both arms, and flutter kick the legs. So we're just gonna work on the legs, keeping the legs up, upper back, drawing the shoulder blades together, arms are hovering. Breathe, inhaling, exhaling, 1 more breath. Inhale and exhale and release. Hands underneath your shoulders. Push up. Draw your knees underneath you. Hands underneath your shoulders. And now we're in all fours. And we move right on to our next task. Tuck all 10 toes under. We're going to find that stretch in the bottoms of the feet. And from here, spread the fingertips wide. And then move back in front, keeping your spine nice and long. Just warming up, bringing weight into the upper body. Preparing us for some moves ahead. Find a center position. And now we practice hovering of the knees. Push into the floor and hover the knees. Hold 4, 3, 2, and knees down. And again. Up 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, tops of your feet down, and then sit back. We're going to take the weight off of the wrists and give them a little circle in each direction. Roll the shoulders, and we're not quite done yet. Coming back to our all fours, tuck the toes under again, and we begin with that nice hover. And now let's work the legs. Reach your back leg out and back. Come back in. Lower the knees. Now from here, keeping the knees down, reach your front arm forward and then back. Hover the knees again. Let's take the front leg forward this time. Or back. Lower the knees. And now your back arm forward. You know where we're going with this. Opposite arm and leg. So let's leave the knees down for the first set. Take the back leg, front arm out, and in and switch. Out and in and switch. 1 more with the knees down. And then you have an option. You can stay with the knees down, or you can hover the knees and join me. Opposite arm and leg reach with your knees hovering. 1 more set.
Lower the knees down, uncurl the toes, sit up, shake out your wrists, roll your shoulders, and we've got one more exercise to do before we cool down. This time, let's leave the tops of the feet down. Take your hands underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. Bend your elbows and bring the elbows down and up. 2 more times. All fours push up. Now let's take the body weight forward, letting your hips move forward with you. We'll do 3 more. 1 more time. And sit yourself back. Excellent. Let's take a seat. Remember which leg you had crossed over at the top, at the beginning, because we'll cross the other one in front now. If you don't remember, that's okay too. Taking a nice tall seat, we end where we started so we can get a sense of how we feel after moving our bodies on our backs, on our bellies, and on our sides. Seated tall again, we find the 3 weight centers, head, ribs, pelvis, and feel that connection of our sit bones, the bones that we sit on, right into the floor. We also feel the connection of the crown of the head reaching up so that we create space in our torso, space between the vertebra of our spine. Reach the arms out. Stay connected and strong through the arms as you reach through the top of the head. We'll take both arms up, leading with the thumbs. Arms reach over the head. And then lower down. Let's take a big breath, inhaling through the nose. Touch the thumbs together above if you can, and then exhale through the mouth as you draw your abdominals in. Let's do that twice more. The breath allows us to concentrate, which brings control to our movement. Pause here, lower your right arm down and stretch, lifting your left arm up. Reach up, tap the thumbs together, side bend to the left. Come up, we'll do 1 more to each side. Big reach, and then soften the elbows down, letting the arms come down by your sides. Take the hands back to the thighs. Breathe in and breathe out. Just take in that luscious feeling of all the work that you've done. Breathe in, breathe out. Feel connected, feel strong, feel upright and straight. Keep the smile wide across your collarbone and head stacked over ribs, over pelvis. It's been my pleasure joining you today, and I'll look forward to the next time.